this is where we stand as action begins today. 4 of 14 teams are in. Broncos are in from the AFC. In the NFC, the Seahawks, the Rams, and the Eagles have each secured their spots. 2 more teams are in with a win over the remainder of this weekend and don't need help. Patriots, if they win tonight. 49ers, if they beat the Colts on Monday Night Football. Delighted you are there. The gang is here, and Rex is wearing this sweater. Gentlemen, what is our assessment?
Thankfully, it takes the attention off his face.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Shots fired. Shots fired because I am so handsome.
It takes 8 AA batteries to light that thing up.
The guys have been in the eggnog early this morning, so this should be interesting. Or maybe we were just up late last night watching an unbelievable game at Soldier Field. Let's go. It was the Bears and the Packers. Picked us up in the second quarter. Critical moment. Packers up 3-zip, and then, Alex, this changes the game.
Oh, huge play in the game. Jordan Love trying to step up in the pocket and just takes, obviously, a massive hit to the face right here. Oh. Obviously, this would take him out. I mean, this changed the game. Huge play.
Exits with the concussion. Rex, Malik Willis in. We know the one thing he can do for sure is run with the football.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, this kid gives you another dynamic to your offense. And quite honestly, they're lucky to have this kid.
Yep. 6-0 Packers is the score. Now we go to the third at 6-3. And then Randy, Romeo Doubs.
Man, one thing you just got done talking about Malik Willis, but he let this thing go in the wind, 20-plus yards. Great throw. Hell of a catch, Romeo.
Packers up 13-3. Now fourth quarter. Bears trailing 16-6. 4th and 1. Teddy, Caleb, what's he going to do?
People of Chicago, you got your guy because he is turning out to be a quarterback where defense is. If you're not right, he'll find the answer. He does right here. First down.
They kicked a field goal, so it's 16-9, under 2 minutes. They got to line up for an onside kick. No one recovers these. Randy, what did the Packers get wrong?
Well, I'm mad at the front line for not hitting nobody, but the second tier Romeo Doubs, ladies and gentlemen, you have to attack that ball like you're an infielder in baseball. Go get it, Romeo.
Doubs with the misplay, and so the Bears get the miracle last chance. 1 minute left in the fourth. It's Caleb. It's DJ Moore. Got a little hurt early in this game, but toughed it out and played so well. That's a 20-yard gain. Sets up 4th and 4. Last chance. How about this play, Alex?
Play of the game. Green Bay bringing the house here. Cover 0. Look at him drift. Back corner.
Bust.
Game higher. Send it to OT, baby.
They don't go for the 2. They do send it to the overtime, so we're tied at 16. Packers get it first. Take a close look at that there. Packers with the opportunity now after the dancing. Willis, he can do much more than just run. He was flinging it around out there. He's got Jaden Reed, 33 yards in a big gain, and the Packers are in scoring position. But now a critical third down play comes off of this gain. And, Teddy, you love the defensive stop by T.J. Edwards.
T.J. Edwards had 10 tackles in the game also, but this is 3rd and 1. Malik's been running for first downs all game. Look at that step up, getting the quarterback down. Forcing a 4th and 1, and this is what happens.
Look at what happens. Alex, what do we see?
This is so tough. When you're the backup quarterback, short yardage situation, you just don't get any of these reps with the center, and obviously it played out big there.
So the Bears go the other way. Any score wins it. Kyle Monangai, 11-yard run and a first down, and that sets up, Randy, for Caleb Williams, the play of his young NFL career.
Teddy talking about Chicago, you have your guy. The reason why, learn from your mistakes. Last time against Green Bay, he left it short, but this time, throw it out there, Caleb. I see you ice cold, young man.
Spectacular throw. This ball travels 56 yards into a 20-mile-an-hour wind, and look where he puts it. Right on DJ Moore, who was wearing the cheese grater in the locker room, where the scene was, as you might imagine, late. Updated look at the NFC playoff picture. They would take a look at where they are here. Again, Caleb Williams, spectacular on one side. DJ Moore is the hero. The Bears go on and win. And again, that scene in the locker room was lit.
Hell yeah!
Let me tell you something right now. This is a special group.
Say it.
This doesn't happen everywhere, gentlemen. Where we are right now, what you guys are doing, it's no fluke. It's no fluke. You are mentally tough, you're physically tough, and you fight all 60 minutes. Hell of a job. Hell of a job.
How much does this one hurt? I mean, you had the game in hand and had a chance to be in first place coming out of here.
Yeah, it does hurt. I feel like you're rubbing salt in the wound there, Bill. But that's the reality of it. And, you know, it should hurt because these guys, all of us, you know, we put a lot into this thing, and you had opportunities. You're up 2 scores late in the game, and unfortunately, it flipped pretty quick.
Good, better, bad. Never let it rest. Good gets better. Good gets better. Better gets better. Better gets better. Here's on 3, 1, 2, 3.
An incredible pair of games these two teams gave us in the last 13 days. And so where does it leave us? The Bears right now are the 2 seed. They clinch a playoff spot today if the Lions lose. The Bears will be the NFC North champions if they win either of their final 2 games, which are against the 49ers and then those Lions. Packers have lost 2 straight. They currently sit in the final wild card spot in the NFC. And so, Chicago's sort of my adopted second hometown, Alex. I woke up to about 30 texts this morning from people saying, we've got our quarterback.
Yeah, you, me, and both, Green. Yeah, I've been hearing from all my Chicago friends, and they should be excited, man. It just seems like, listen, when the moments get bigger, the pressure mounts, this guy just steps up. I mean, that was his 3rd game winner last night, essentially, right? Threw a game winner against Cincinnati, threw one against the Eagles earlier in the year. And listen, I mean, that's just a quality that you can't coach. I mean, obviously, this guy's been supremely talented. And again, to be playing like this, especially here late in the year, December, big moments. I mean, the game on the line, the 4th down throw last night was about as clutch as it gets for a young quarterback. And these are things that, listen, he'll take with him, right? Having been there in these big moments, played like this, you just can't, you don't know what that does for his confidence here going forward.
I mean, I'll take it further. People in Chicago, you just don't have your quarterback. You have your team. I mean, it's unbelievable. Ben Johnson is exactly right how years like this don't come along very often. I mean, they've had 6 times they've trailed in the 4th quarter with 2 minutes left, and they've won. I mean, these ways, the special ways the quarterback plays, the defense, they just find ways. The TJ Edwards play on 3rd down was so special to me because you force a team into a 4th and 1. At least you force them to where they got to make the snap, they got to make a play, and they can't get it done. So those type of plays. And Deshaun Wright forcing the fumble on the inside of the 5-yard line. These type of plays they are constantly making. We're not in October. This is December. This momentum rolls into the playoffs, Rex, and I mean, this gets going for them. I mean, what can this team accomplish? Anything they want.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, the 2 most important things on sustainable success in the National Football League is you got to have the right quarterback. Well, guess what? Check that box. There's no question about that. I thought this guy was a bust. Oh, really? He's not. The guy's a superstar, all right? And you got to hit on the right coach. Well, you hit on that, too. That's another check right there. They never went out and just hired some slappy. They got the guy that was out there. The next Bill Walsh, I called him. All right? That's who they got in that locker room. So get ready, Bear fans. It's going to be sustainable success with this group. All right? That's what I see out of this team. And the other thing is, why are we talking so much about this coach? Situational football. That's where this team's winning.
Yes.
All right? That's what shows up in coaching. 0-5, Green Bay was in the red zone. 0 for 5 in the red zone.
You know, when you sit up here and talk about Caleb Williams, I've talked about him all season. And guys, I got to go back. That mind of an elephant going back to week 1, talking about his escapability. Is it sustainable? And we had a question mark up here. So I'm not going to really talk about Caleb Williams because we all seen his performance, but I just want to talk about him believing in his guys. You're talking about game on the line. Rex, an undrafted rookie, goes in for the game-tying touchdown. You know, he could have went to Kmet. And speaking of Kmet, y'all remember a couple weeks ago in Green Bay, he threw it short to Kmet. They got the interceptions. Green Bay won the game. Both of those passes to DJ Moore and Walker, he left them long out there, and they were going out there to make a play. I like what I see in Chicago.
Yeah, the thing that jumps out to me is this guy under pressure, right? Like, it seems like every week, this guy Houdini's a couple people in the backfield. He hasn't taken any sacks this year, 0 last night. And then again, in the biggest moments, guys bearing down on him. I mean, this is for the game. It is cover 0. They are going to have an extra rusher. Here he is bearing down on you, and this is what you have to do. Look at him drift away from it, running backwards, and then arm talent to make this throw. I mean, this is in the back corner. This is a 30-yard toss.
Airborne throwing that ball.
On the money. I mean, it's 4th down. 4th down, and then this is overtime. Again, play action pass, and this is part of the game with Ben Johnson that's really, really evolved. Watch him, eyes downfield. He feels the pressure to his right. Look at him leaning here, right? Leaning to his left. And again, the arm talent is so special to make this throw. I mean, Christmas came early, down the chimney right there, fellas, for the winner. I mean, unbelievable.
You know, with all this, as you see my man sitting there right there, ice cold, the reason why I'm giving John Day Walker some credit because I looked at that play. One thing about it, you're talking about a rookie, everything, like the whole organization is relying on this young man, this rookie, to catch this ball. One thing, Brew, he took his eyes off the ball for a split second. Do you know why he took his eyes off the ball? So he can make sure his 2 feet are down. There you go. So great play. It was a great win, Chicago. I like what I see.
We should get one quick take on the other side. Packers, obviously, legendary franchise and all the rest of that. When we did this show a week ago, they were very much in the battle for the 1 seed and maybe a Super Bowl favorite. Since that time, they lose probably the best defensive player in the sport. They drop back-to-back games, including this one against the Bears. Where are the Packers now?
But I would say also the resolve that they showed in this game. I mean, I'm writing notes in the hotel about the Packers and their resolve and Malik Willis and everything he's done. But I'm throwing these all away because of what the Bears did. But he came in, they turned into a power running football team. The defense was playing, but still. The Bears were just too much. They're still a solid football team in Green Bay. The Love injury, we got to monitor going forward.
The Love injury, obviously the injury to Micah Parsons, very tough week that we have had for the Green Bay Packers. And that brings us to Adam Schefter, was the very latest on all the big stories of the day, as always, and it begins with Jordan Love.
Well, Green, he is now in concussion protocol where he will be this week. And remember, the Packers play Saturday against the Baltimore Ravens. Jordan Love had been checked for a concussion in Week 10 against the Giants. He cleared protocol then, did not clear it last night. Now, if he can't go again, Malik Willis will have to step in as he did last night. He looked strong last night, but they want Jordan Love out there to give them any hope in the playoffs. And speaking of NFC North clinching scenarios, here they are. All the Bears have to do to win the NFC North is win one of their last 2 games at San Francisco or at home against Detroit. The Packers have to win both their last games and have the Bears lose their last 2 games, and the Lions need to win all 3 while having the Bears lose at the 49ers and the